I've been selling online over 10 years right now.
Okay.
I've been selling this particular strategy over 6.5 years. And I've been providing mentoring and coaching over 4.5 years as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple hundred of my students selling with this strategy, making full-time income. And
Okay.
many of my students are very, very successful.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a coaching program that I'm gonna be able to provide you. So through the
Okay.
coaching program that I'm gonna be able to help you with the following things that I'm gonna be able to explain to you. So bottom line, the most important thing, it's not important what you're gonna be really learning. That's a secondary. But the bottom line, whether are you gonna be able to really be able to make money with this strategy in your own life or not. That's something that you gotta know, because there are too many good informations out there, but then most of the people do not make money with it. No matter how great the information is, if people do not make money, it's garbage.
Yeah, right.
That's how I consider. Because I'm a family man, I'm trying to make money, trying to support the family. No matter what I do, how great information that I get, if I don't make money, it's garbage. Because bottom line, I want to make money. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
In a legitimate way, of course, and legally.
Yeah. Yeah, legal.
So that's what I've been doing. About 10 years ago, I was in the same situation. I was searching on Google, and I was watching so many YouTube videos every night, trying to figure out. I had a corporate job, and I've been an entrepreneur for many years. But then I was running more of a brick and mortar stores. But then I wanted to something little more simplified business, something that I can grow for the bigger scale. So that's why I wanted to get out of the physical retail location, but I wanted to move on to online, as I was able to see so many people are making so much money online. So if these people are making so much money, why am I not able to, right?
Yeah, right.
That's why I was digging in, and I tried so many different strategies. So I literally tried every other strategy that is doable. So I started with the drop shipping, and I did Shopify, and I did the arbitrage, and also private labeling, and all different sorts of platform. I tried every single one of them, and I've been doing that for many years. So private label alone, I did 2.5 years. So but then right now I don't do anything else. This is the only business that I do. So let's say customer come on Amazon.com. This one particular customer is searching with the generic keywords, such as car charger or the phone case. So these generic keywords, a lot of customers are searching. Then Amazon is showing sponsor ad. Then customer see whatever that it showed on the first top, sponsor ad. So they're gonna be reviewing those. And then as they're gonna be comparing all the listing to listing to see what are the products they want to buy. They're gonna be reviewing the customer's review, right? And then they finally make a decision who they want to buy from, right?
Yeah.
But then there's another type of a product and another type of customer. Customer comes on Amazon.com now. They're not searching for the generic keywords. Now they are searching for specific name of the product and specific brand.
Yeah.
And when customers search these specific name of the product, Amazon must show that specific particular product right away. If Amazon fails to show, then customer will not gonna buy something else, but customer will leave Amazon and they're gonna go to some other platform. Try to find something they already know what they want to buy, right?
Yeah.
So if Amazon does not do great job, Amazon will quickly leave, lose your customer like that. But as you and I know, Amazon will never do that. Amazon is doing great. So Amazon will be able to show this product right away, even without losing a customer at all. So as customer find the listing, immediately they will quickly make a quick purchase, and customer leave as they are happy that they know that they're gonna be receiving the product in a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
And Amazon is certainly happy because Amazon made a very quick, easy money. And we should be happy because we're gonna be making very quick, easy sales as well, without no PPC or no paid ads at all.
Yeah.
Why? Because we are selling certain particular product that is already selling in the market that customers are searching this name of the product and name of the brand.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. So we're not gonna be selling generic, keywords item, but we're gonna be selling specific name of the brand and name of the product the customer search, and that's what we're gonna be selling. So in order for us to be able to do that, you gotta be able to become authorized reseller by working with the authorized distributor. So that's where I'm gonna be able to help you. So I'm gonna be literally holding you and bring you where you're gonna be able to find this company. In the USA, there are a couple hundreds of different niches and categories available, and there are thousands and thousands of companies available in every niche.
Okay.
So there are literally millions of companies available out there. So I'm gonna be literally holding you and bring you where you're gonna be able to find the list of the companies that you're gonna be able to start communicating and start building a relationship that you're gonna be able to buy this product from.
Yeah. Right.
So finding the company is easy, as I show you, but when you're communicating with them, you're gonna notice that they're gonna be asking a bunch of questions because they're gonna try to filter you. Because too many new beginner seller approach, and they're wasting too much of their time. So they don't want to be bothered to waste their time at all. So that's why they are trying to do the filtering process. So when they do the filtering process, you gotta know how to communicate with them in a certain way. Otherwise, you will be filtered and you're gonna get rejected. So that's something that I'm gonna help you by providing you that you're gonna be able to utilize the email templates that you're gonna be able to use, and also the transcript that I'm gonna be able to provide you, that you're gonna be learning how to communicate with the supplier in a proper way, so that you may be able to build a relationship that you're gonna be able to start working with the company. And now we're gonna be able to, I'm gonna teach you what are the data that you're gonna be collecting. That's the list of the product. The list of the product shows name of the brand, name of the product, and name or descriptions of the product, and the wholesale price, how much you're gonna be able to buy this product from the USA, from the supplier. So when you're collecting this data, a lot of time there are a couple hundred, sometimes, many times, each couple thousand, 3 or 4 or 5,000 and more. And sometimes it's over 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. In other words, a lot of these suppliers are very, very big, and they do have this inventory available, so that when you put an order, they're gonna be able to readily ship out, so that you're gonna be able to receive them in a couple days, and you will be able to start selling them literally less than a week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's why you don't have to try to work with the company in China, and you gotta wait for many months. And by the time you receive, now you already made a huge investment, and you are waiting for 3 to 6 months or even longer. And then if you are waiting so many months without making money, and your money is laid out on the whole process. Yeah. And then finally you receive the product, and now your product, nobody knows your product. You're the only one who knows your product.
Yeah.
So now you gotta spend more money try to sell this, and then you gotta pay the warehousing fee, and you gotta pay for the PPC and paid ads. And even with the PPC and paid ads, it's not gonna sell because you don't have a proper reviews from another customer, because there is no social proof. Nobody's gonna buy, right? So now you gotta pay somebody to create the social proof. So you're continuously spending more and more money trying to sell your product that you don't even know whether you're gonna be selling them or not. A lot of sellers out there, at the end, they lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole process becomes such a big headache for them, because they get stuck with something they cannot sell, and then they are fed up, spend so much money and waited so much time, and they're running out of patience now, and they're getting nervous and anxious because they got stuck with something they cannot sell. So you don't want to be in this situation, because that's gonna be miserable, because every night you're gonna be like, holy shit, this is very stressful. So you don't want that in your life. I went through the whole shit, and I'm sure you don't want it. And whole process, we will be able to go through this process, communicating with the supplier. As you're gonna be communicating with the supplier, then you're gonna be able to receive this list, and you're gonna plug that into software. We're gonna be utilizing the software to locate the winning product. And as the software is communicating with Amazon server, software knows exactly what are the products that we are reviewing, and then software letting the Amazon know that, hey, these are the list of products that we need information for, so that we're gonna be able to make the right purchasing decision for us to be able to sell. So we will know exactly how many we're gonna be able to sell as Amazon provide us how many it should be selling right now. The last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, and a year, you will see how many it should be selling past history information. And past history information is real data that you know they are correct numbers. According to this correct number, software study the trending and everything. Now software has the capability to calculate to show us how many we can sell in next 30 days. Okay. Yeah. So we know, can we sell this? So a lot of product, no, not at all. It doesn't sell, at all. Sells zero. So you're not gonna buy those. And it shows us that, let's say we found the winning product, we see that it's selling thousands. And let's say we confirm that we're gonna be able to sell about 1,000 units in a month. And let's say it's making us profit of $3. Selling 1,000 units with a profit of $3, we know that, and we confirm that we're gonna be making $3,000, right? Up to this far, you never invested a single penny yet. And without investing any money at all, you confirm all of this information. And now you want to be able to buy and start making money, right? But the thing is, Amazon, they gated it. Amazon blocked you. So now you got to learn how to ungate this. Okay. So I'm going to teach you how you're going to be able to request an approval so that Amazon will be able to teach you how you're going to get it approved. So you're going to be able to request all the, request an approval, and Amazon will request from you to provide the data and the documents for you to be able to verify. And after Amazon verify all of that, to confirm that you are a legitimate authorized reseller, now you are able to sell. Okay? Because Amazon is giving you the permission that you're allowed to sell. Now you're ungated completely. You're gonna be able to come on inside that you are able to sell this product on the same listing that customers searched with the name of the product, name of the listing, a brand that it showed on the first page. You are gonna be able to sell on the same listing right there. Because eBay and Amazon works differently. When you go to eBay, search name of the product, it shows 10, 20, 50, even over 100 sellers selling the same thing. Yeah. When you search on Amazon, there is only one listing that it shows. And you may be wondering around, where are all these other sellers? All these other sellers are hidden behind. Yeah. Okay. Under one listing. Box winner can we can see. Yeah. So under one listing, now you buy, try to sell. All other sellers are hidden behind. Now there is algorithm which is making the decision who's getting the sale. Okay. So now you're gonna be the one who's gonna be winning the sale here. Because why? I'm gonna teach you how you're gonna be able to fulfill the condition of the buy box. Remember in the previous video that I provided you? Yeah. The name of the algorithm is the buy box. And you're gonna be able to fulfill the condition of the buy box so that you're gonna be able to start selling and making money. With the strategy that I'm gonna teach you, making sure that you're gonna be the one who's gonna be winning the buy box. Why? Because algorithm, the buy box is invisible to human eyes. Other sellers do not see the algorithm. If you do not see the algorithm and you're not able to fulfill the condition of the algorithm, you're not getting sale at all. So what those other sellers do? Other sellers came this far and they are crossing their finger, hoping that they're gonna be able to sell. That's all they can do. But you know they're hoping and crossing finger does not make you to sell. You gotta fulfill the condition of the buy box in order for you to be able to win the buy box. So that's something that you're gonna be able to learn to be able to make sure that you're gonna be able to sell. So these are the information that I'm gonna be able to make sure that you're gonna be able to learn. And I have full little over 15 hours of videos that you gotta be able to watch and learn. Once you be able to watch and learn, then now I'm gonna be able to work with you through the one-on-one coaching. Through the one-on-one coaching, I'm gonna be able to assign you the homework. And you're gonna try to get the homework done. Okay? As you're trying to get the homework done, and you're gonna be able to learn through the process, and as you are moving along, if you have any questions or problem, then you will be able to ask me and send me a message with your question, and as I understand
Sure.
what the question is, then I'm gonna be able to get back to you with the answer.
Sure.
So you're gonna be able to learn all your problem, questions, or obstacle that you come across, that you can simply send me a message and I will help you to clarify.
Sure.
So you never get stuck here. And then sometimes messenger conversation may not be enough. So we may be able to get on the call so that we can have a verbal conversation.
Okay.
Or we may have to share the screen so that you may be able to see exactly over my shoulder, so you see how I do things step by step right away.
Yeah.
So we gotta be utilizing every technology, trying to help you to learn immediately and get your answer for your problems and questions. And moving along the way, you're gonna try to get all the homework done, come to the point that you're gonna be able to find your winning product and everything. And let's say you found the winning product that normally takes about 45 days to 60 days from my coaching. So I'm gonna be expecting you pretty much the same thing. I want you to be able to come to this far and start selling about 45 to 60 days later after you join into my program. Okay. So let's say you tell me that you found the winning product, you're ready to buy. I see a lot of new students like you are making mistakes a lot, 50% of the time. So 1 out of 2, you gotta be making mistakes in the beginning. Okay. So let's say you found the winning product ready to buy, but if you buy things wrong, you're gonna be losing a lot of money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be able to invest my own time and effort, and I'm gonna be able to analyze your own product that you want to buy, and I'm gonna putting my time and effort, and I'm gonna analyze, and I'm gonna be coming back to you with the analysis. Hey, Milan, this is what I analyzed. I see that you made a mistake. If you buy this, I know that you're gonna be losing money. So I recommend you to not buy this. And then you're gonna be learning exactly why I am saying so. So you're gonna be able to learn through this process. Does that make sense? So as you're confirming that you're not gonna buy this, so I'm literally helping you to not to lose money here. That's why I'm able to guarantee that none of my students are losing money here with me, because I am putting my effort in it, and I am giving my analysis of my expertise. Okay. So this is how I'm gonna be able to guarantee that you're not gonna lose money, and this is how I'm gonna be able to guarantee that you're gonna be able to find the winning product that you're gonna be able to make money. And once I confirm that you found the winning product, then I'm gonna be able to show you how to list the product, how you're gonna be able to create a shipping plan so that you may be able to ship it into Amazon warehouse, and as Amazon partner shipping company come and pick up and bring them into Amazon warehouse. And then now I'm gonna help you to be able to make sure that you're gonna be able to fulfill all the condition of the buy box. So you're gonna be able to win the buy box and start selling, start making money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is the whole process. You and I will be working together. One, I'm gonna be giving you the knowledge. And two, knowledge alone does not guarantee you're gonna be making money. So I'm gonna be literally working with you together. I'm gonna tell you what to do as if I am assigning a job to my own employees. So you're gonna be working on the job that I assign you.
Okay.
Of course, without getting the job done, you're not gonna make money. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving you this job. And when I say you gotta do this, you know that you gotta do it.
Yeah.
And you know that if you do that according to what I tell you to do, you will come to this far that you're gonna be able to find winning product and start selling, right? So that's what you and I will be doing. So that's what my coaching program is for. Teaching you everything and working with you and assigning you the homework. And I'm not expecting you to do all the homework step by step. And then, of course, along the way, any questions, you and I will be literally communicating on the message on a regular basis to make sure that you are making your progress. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So full course of a little over 15 hours, one-on-one coaching that I'm going to be able to give it to you. Like I said, about 2 months later, you're going to be able to start selling. But I'm not giving you only 2 months. I'm going to be able to give you whole 1 year. Because you're going to be able to learn as 3rd month, 4th month, 5th month, and 6th month, right? By the time you should be done. But sometimes, because of the life incident, it may delay your whole process. So let's say you need more time. Then peace of mind, because I am giving you double of the time. Instead of a 6 month alone, I'm giving you another 6 months so that you know that you don't have to rush. So you don't feel like, oh, you know what? I'm running out of my time. You don't feel like that, right? So at peace of mind, you know that I'm always there until the end of the whole year.
Okay.
And some people are damn lazy. See, if you are one of those lazy people and you know that I'm going to be there, I'm hoping that even though you're a little slow, you're going to be able to make your progress so that before the end of the coaching is done, you will be able to learn everything, start selling, and you're going to be able to learn to duplicate and multiply the whole process.